thought that was a snag. It hit so hard. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm here on the water, and today's lure of choice is going to be this good old school Rooster Tail. This lure has been around for decades and decades. It's one of those things that people just tend to overlook. It's been around so long that people don't even think to throw them anymore, but I'm sure there are people that do, plenty of people do, but they catch so many fish. They'll catch fish in any body of water in the United States, pretty much. I would say anything will hit these, from brim all the way up to big striper to anything. But anyway, I'm gonna throw this around here. Hopefully I don't know about hopefully, I'm pretty sure we'll catch some fish on it. This is just I got this at one at Academy. I always keep a few of these in my tackle box because you never know. They're great for river fishing, lake fishing, anything. This is a 3/8 Rooster Tail. If you guys can see that on the spinner there. We're gonna throw it around here and we're gonna catch some fish on it. I know water temps here is up to about 67, so there's probably some fish already in this lake that are post spawn, so maybe even fully recovered and feeding good. So we're gonna see if we can catch a few. Should be a pretty good day. Hopefully we can get a good number of them in the boat. We'll see how it goes. There's one. I thought that was a snag. It hit so hard. There you go. About 5 casts in the other day. First fish. Ain't bad at all. Good fish. There's another one. That's, yeah. Whew. There's 2. I'm getting over here on this. That's 2. Yeah, I had already caught 2 on it before I filmed the intro here. I got to get better about that. As soon as I get on the water, just go ahead and film what the day's plan is before I go to fishing. But I just always get out here and get too excited. I always want to make a few casts. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Like I said, I know we'll catch some fish on this. And it's a great lure for kids. If your girlfriends or wives or significant others, you're just taking them out and they want to fish, this is one of those things you can throw out and reel it back in. Maybe the only downfall to it is that treble hook on the back. You got to be kind of careful around if you're throwing around any, lay downs or brush or rocks. But other than that, it's just a throw and retrieve reel lure. I'm telling you. We'll get some fish here in the boat here in a minute with it, because they'll eat it. Oh, there's one. Nope. Missed him. I don't know how these fish are missing it with that treble hook. It's probably some little ones. That's goes with the territory with one of these rooster tails. Like I said, anything will hit them. You're gonna get some small ones, fish that probably can't even get it in its mouth. But you're gonna get bit. And that's what the whole idea is, catching some fish. I mean, it's nice catching bigger fish, but shoot, if you match your gear up to the fish that you're catching, it's just as fun. I mean, you go out there with a 15-pound line and yank them all out of the water, but ain't no fun in that. Like this setup I've got here. It's a little spinning 2500 series, or maybe, no, it's a 3000 series. But I got 10-pound braid and 8-pound leader on it for these spots, and that's plenty. Oh. That's plenty for them. You can catch the big ones and the small ones with it. And a medium light rod. This is a Daiwa Laguna. I got this rod on sale at Academy for 35 bucks. I got 3 of them, as a matter of fact. All you need. You don't need no $300-400 rod. That's crazy. I mean, unless you just got it like that. And I mean, well, more power to you, I guess. And one good thing to do when you are fishing these Rooster Tails, when you cast it, you want to reel down and give it a little pop when it hits the water, just to get that blade spinning. You can feel the weight on your line when it's spinning good, so it just helps to jump start that blade to spinning before, when you start reeling it in. If you give it that little pop when you first cast it. All right, well, I just fished down this bank right here. I got 2 off of it, so I'll take that. Well, get myself all fouled up. I'm about to yank this trolling motor in real quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and move to the next spot. And we've arrived. This little bank don't look like much, but on up it a little bit, there's a big old area with a bunch of trees down. You can see on your fish finder, on my fish finder when we get over there, but there's a lot of trees down and there's always some fish hanging around. So I'm gonna just, it's kind of on up a ways, but I'm gonna just fish my way up to it. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it, but see there's stumps. There's a tree laying right there. And it's just all up, like this, all up this bank right here. It's hard to see till you get right up on it, so you just kind of, you know they're there, so you're reeling over them when you're casting down this bank. I'm sure some of them will be holding some fish. That one came off on first cast on it, on this bank, so I'm sure there might be 1 or 2 more. There's old squirrel. What's he doing? Coming out here, getting him some water this morning. Yep. Getting him a drink. So this morning I've seen 2 deer and a squirrel. See, that's the thing about fishing. A lot of folks think it's about coming out here and, you know, ripping and roaring up and down the lake, stressing about whether you catch anything or not, but that ain't what it is. It's about being out here and enjoying yourself. If you catch some fish, fine. If not, it beats sitting on the couch any day. In my opinion, anyways. There's one. Whew. That one hammered it, my goodness. Decent fish. Yeah, it's a decent one, all right. Oh, yeah. Better use my right hand to get that one flop out. Yep. It's a decent one, all right. Yeah. A good fish. So the little Rooster Tail, they'll catch you the big ones and the little ones. Let's get them back in there. There we go. Good spotted bass. Beautiful spotted bass. Get on back in there. That was fish number 3 in the boat there. So I ain't even been here an hour yet, I don't think. So we're doing pretty good so far with the low Rooster Tail. Maybe we can get into double digits today. I got a feeling we might. We just might. And also, when you're fishing one of these, don't be afraid to give it a little extra action, pop it, work it. I mean, today the straight retrieve seems to be working, but some days it might not be. You can fish it any way you want. You just have to experiment with it and see what the fish are hitting. I mean, there's all kinds of things you can do with it. You can burn it, stop it, let it fall. You can twitch, let it fall. I mean, there's just whatever you can think of to try to entice that fish to hit it. And a lot of times, just a good old steady retrieve will work. And even with that, you can have variations. You can burn it right under the surface. You can slow roll it. And anything in between. That's one of the beauties of fishing. You just got to kind of figure it out as you go. There's one. Golly. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. These little Rooster Tails will catch anything. Yeah. Little inline spinners, they're wild. Go from a big old fish I just caught to that little guy. Look at that. If I can hold it without hurting him or him flopping down. Look, the lure's almost as big as he is. That's crazy. That's what they'll catch, from the biggest to the smallest. I just forgot to flip my bell, and I went to cast this thing and it snapped right off. That's all right though, because I saw where it went. I'm about to get it. I don't know if y'all can see it right there at the bottom of the lake, shining. Hopefully I'll be able to get that thing. Maybe I can get it on one of the hooks on this with a net or something. I got a couple more of them, but dang, things are $5 a piece. Everything's stupid expensive these days. No, I think I just knocked it down. No, I still see it. Jesus, rod tip. I got it. Look at that. Oh, I can't believe it. I thought for sure I wasn't getting that thing back. You got to be kidding me. Oh gosh, that's just my luck. I can't believe it just happened. Well, I got 2 more of them. Holy moly. I don't even know if I'm going to put that in the video. It's freaking embarrassing. I didn't catch anything else off that bank, so I'm just going to troll over here to this point, just kind of work my way back down this bank. Let's see if we can catch anything off of it. Alright, finally made it over here. Let's see if we can work up a fish or 2. I've never really fished this pocket or this side of this creek much, so we'll see how it goes. at that bait fish right there. There's got to be some bass back here feeding on those. There's one. Oh my goodness. There's two of them. Another one's following it. Ah, it's a good spot. Look at that other one right trying to take it out of its mouth. Can you guys see that? He's fired up. Here we go. It's another good spot. No Rooster Tail. That's number. Ooh, don't hook me. That's number 6 in the boat, right there. Just missed another one. There's those fish. You guys can see that stick right out there from where my rod's pointing. There's been about 3 or 4 fish just bust on the surface right there. They're probably hanging out right there off that little secondary point there. I'm gonna keep working this little bank and work my way around there over to them. There's one. Yeah. Jumping out of the water. All right. Yes, sir. Number 7. It seems like all my bites are coming off rock, so I'm gonna stop wasting my time on places that doesn't have any rock or doesn't look like it's gonna be productive. I think I've kind of focused down where my bites are coming from, which is pretty typical for this lake, but that kind of narrows down where I can go, where I gotta go on the lake. I guess that's what I'll keep doing the rest of the day, see if I can hit that double-digit catch mark, and there's one. Yep, off the rock. Right there. Oh, he came off. Gah! But yeah, I'll see if I can hit that double-digit mark and maybe catch maybe a 3 or 4 pounder. It'd be sweet if I could get one of those in the boat. 3 or 4 pound spot's a good fish for me, and it's very doable on this lake. Well, I gotta say, it's kind of like the bites just shut off. I ain't caught nothing in about 30, 45 minutes. It can do that though. You could be absolutely smoking them and then for no reason they just stop. Well, there's a reason, but we can't tell it up here above the water. May end up moving a little bit different spot on the lake here in a second if something doesn't turn around here. Well, I just broke off my other little Rooster Tail. The dang leader broke. I knew I should have retied it. It's my own fault. That sucks because I'm down to my last Rooster Tail now. I don't know what brand this one is. Like one I've had for a long time. Them other two was actually the Rooster Tail brand. They said the ones you could buy at Academy. That's where I grabbed them two from. Maybe this one does something a little bit different. it'll get it bit, because like I said, the bite just shut off for some reason. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and move. Try a different location on the lake. I'd hate to lose all three of my rooster tails in the same little creek, same little area. Good Lord. $5 a pop, that kind of sucks. Let's go see if we can find us a good one somewhere. Let's go see if we can find a few fish. All right. We've arrived over here at our next spot. Gonna see if we can get a few more in the boat. Been thinking about it. I might keep one or two. Throw them in the frying pan this evening and eat them. We'll just have to see though. I gotta catch them to do that. And for about the last hour or so, I ain't caught nothing. Yep, there's one. Whew. Golly, these things hit so hard. Oh, come on, golly. Dang it. That would have been, I think 7 or 8. Well, I really wish I'd have got that one in the boat. That would have been a little bit of a morale booster. Come on, we'll get another one though. Yep, there's one. Oh man. Please stay on. Come on. That's a dang catfish. Look at that. I knew these things would catch all these kinds of species. No catfish on a rooster tail. Yep. Now I was just talking about keeping something to throw in the grease tonight to eat. And I believe that's the one. Yeah, he's perfect size too. As you see him trying not to let him fin me. Yeah, he's going in the cooler. Yeah, these rooster tails, I'm telling you, all types of species in any body of water too. Get a couple waters out, I'll throw him in there. No slime everything. That's a kind of a little surprise catch. This lake isn't really known for catfish. Yeah, a lot of people think that catfish are just, you know, lazy bottom feeders and they just kind of are scavengers and eat whatever, you know, falls down to the bottom. That just isn't true at all, and that right there kind of proves it. They're active predators. They're just like bass or brim or crappie. They get up and they go hunt shad and everything else just like bass do. I don't know. They just kind of got that reputation of being a lazy bottom feeder scavenger fish, but it's just not the case. They'll chase down a meal just like anything else will. There he is. Yeah. It's a decent spot. Decent one if I can keep him on. I'm having trouble with it today. Let him tire herself out. Oh, it's a decent one. Stay on. Get the net. Oh yeah, there we go. Yes, sir. Another decent spot. I believe I'll throw him in the cooler too. I have 2 fish. 4 fillets. Nice little one. Put them on ice too. Have 1 of each. A lot of folks don't like eating bass. I think they're pretty good myself. Not big old largemouth or nothing like that. I wouldn't eat one of those, or really even a big spot, but the smaller ones, they're good. Ain't nothing wrong with them at all. So I think that's up to 8 or 9 fish in the boat today. We're doing pretty good with a little Rooster Tail. There's a bunch of little fish on the surface. I've been seeing them all around the edge of this bank. It's such a beautiful thing to see everything come alive in the spring. I fish this lake all year round, even when it's, well, I've got one video, snow on the ground in the 30s, highs in the 30s, and it's just awesome to watch it come alive when the weather starts getting warm. Everything starts spawning and moving around, feeling good. There's one. Came right off that lay down. Yeah. Absolutely smoked it. Come on. He's trying to take me back over there into him. I might try to boat flip this one. Yeah. Go. Boy, these fish are so fun. Oh Lord, that's a good one, I think. These dang rods are gonna get me one day. You can't tell about these spots. They just all fight so hard. That's what I'm talking about, matching your gear to the fish you're fishing with. It makes it so much more fun. Come on. I want to stay down there. I'm just tired out. When you're fighting these fish, ain't no need to get no hurry. Come on. I ain't even seen it yet. Stay down there. Just ease it in. Gah. Might be a pretty good fish. Just keeps on fighting. Look at that rod tip. Oh no, it's a good one. That is a good one. That's a good spot. Oh yeah, that's a three and a half all day. I think. Yes, sir, it's a good one. At least a 3 now. At least a 3. Out of his mouth. Get a weight on it. Just out of curiosity, I say it's at least 3. Yep. 309, 3-1. Good spot. Get on back in there. There you go. Wanted to keep one more to fillet out, but that one's just too big. I ain't gonna keep no 3-pound spot to do that. I'll catch one a little bit smaller. Something around a 14-inch range or something like that. I don't like keeping the real big ones. That one just put up too good of a fight. Maybe somebody else will catch it, or it'll grow into a 5 or 6 pounder one day. Oh, there's one. Got some head shaking going on. Where are you going, bud? Just got to keep that steady pressure on them. Oh, I'll just go for it. Oh, is that another? It's another catfish. Huh. That one's going in the cooler. That's 2 catfish. It definitely catches them. Just 2 catfish for the day. I don't know how many bass, a bunch. I know I'm getting close to that double-digit mark. That was my goal today. Let go of my bait. Let's go ahead and put him in the cooler. That'll save me from having to keep another bass. Dump that ice in there on him. There's one. Well, I think on this little guy, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. It was a good day. I gotta work tomorrow and go home and spend some time with my daughter and get some rest. Get these fish cleaned up. Yeah, the old Rooster Tail really showed out today. I don't know how many I caught. Definitely over 10, which was my goal. Caught 2 catfish, caught some big ones, caught some small ones. It's been a good day, great day. But yeah, I hope if anybody actually watches the video to this point, thank you for doing that, and I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you want to. It's up to you, whatever. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, maybe learned something from it. I'm gonna get back to the boat ramp, get this boat to the house and everything cleaned up, get these fish clean, and like I said, spend a little time with the family. We'll catch you guys later.